Cyclone Nargis. Considered to be the worst natural disaster ever recorded in Myanmar, Cyclone Nargis was extremely destructive. In May of 2008, the cyclone struck the coast of Myanmar, causing a powerful storm surge to travel up through the Irrawaddy Delta. Because the delta is a heavily populated region of Myanmar, it hit them very hard. With an estimated death toll of 138,000, the cyclone Nargis caused a massive crisis across the entire country. Damages were estimated to be in the range of $10 billion, making it a very expensive disaster to recover from afterwards. Bangladesh cyclone. If there is any part of the world that's had an unfortunate run of bad cyclones, it's definitely Bangladesh. In late April of 1991, a tropical cyclone smashed into southeastern Bangladesh, killing nearly 140,000 people. The Chittagong region suffered the most from this storm, with the majority of deaths occurring there and somewhere around 10 million people being left homeless. Luckily, an American military task force was returning from the Gulf War and was able to divert their course to provide relief to over 1 million Bangladeshi people. The Indian Ocean. In late December of 2004, an extremely violent earthquake erupted off the coast of Sumatra in Indonesia. Due to being quite far offshore, the quake itself did little more than create some heavy waves, but those heavy waves became the actual problem, forming into a series of deadly tsunamis which struck not only Indonesia, but Sri Lanka, Thailand, India, and several other countries. These tsunamis killed an estimated 230,000 people across all the countries they struck. Although Indonesia was hit the worst by the disaster, this series of tsunamis was certainly not easy on the rest of the countries it hit. The Great Tangshan Earthquake. China suffered one of the deadliest earthquakes in recorded history during the July of 1976 near Tangshan. Because the city was highly industrialized, it had a very high population, which is likely what caused such an immense death toll. Approximately 650,000 people were killed by the destruction brought on by this massive quake, which only lasted for about 15 seconds. However, there were several aftershocks as well, which continued to increase the death toll. The initial quake was recorded as being roughly an 8.0 on the Richter scale, making it one of the most severe earthquakes ever measured. So that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to leave a like. Until tomorrow. Goodbye.